Hey, this is Phil Webb from Best Pawn and Jewelry. I have a couple of repairs to do. We have a bracelet repair and also a pendant repair on a chain. So follow along. I'll show you what we're doing here in a second. So you're looking through our laser welder. Let me show you what we're going to do. Yes. All right, let me show you what we've got. We have a cross on a bracelet, and it's a hollow rope. I think that's probably the reason that it's breaking. Yeah, you can see how the hollow rope broke right there. All right. So the solid part is fine. It's the hollow part that always gives us problems. So the first thing I'm going to do is remove this bad broken link. All right. Then what I'm going to do is open up. I think it's easier for me to open this up and lace it through the hollow than to do it the other way. Welding on the hollow is a lot more difficult. It's so thin. So I'm just going to clip this open. And I'm going to drop this through there. Actually, I went up one, but that's not a bad idea because if that one breaks it, it'll drop down to the second one. And all we have to do is weld this part here back together. We have a torch here in the store, and sometimes we have to use it, but I would say 95% of the time I use this laser welder. It helps get in and get out and not have to oxidize the metal with a flame. So what I have to do is now set it up for that. I'm going to, I'll let a yellow jump ring. All right, so what I'm doing is I'm fusing this together with gold and we'll polish it and hold on. So that was that fixed. And normally you would hook it on the very last piece, but it actually looped in that one. And this is kind of like a safety. That hollow rope will break eventually again. And she said she actually hung this cross when she was taking off her gloves, I think. And that's probably what broke it. So what will happen is by lacing it up in the upper one, if it does break, at least we'll have a secondary way to catch it. And it doesn't affect the movement of it. We'll polish this out in a second. So that's the first repair. You can see kind of what way it was done from the factory. All right, so that's that one. Now we're going to go on to the pendant and chain. And let me put this to my shirt. It might pick up my voice a little bit better. I forgot to do that. So I hope that wasn't too quiet. I forgot to hook the microphone up. Hopefully I'll get better in time. All right, this one's similar. Same type of problem. We have a pendant, a diamond pendant, and the loop here is good. And the chain link is not broke off on this one because what happened is it broke and fell off. So we're just going to use the next link up. And I'll do the same. It's easier to weld this back together than it is to weld that tiny chain back together. Well, thing cracked a little bit. Let me turn that up. That is that little spot. cracked. All right, so got that part fixed. Sometimes that happens. You start working on something and another part will break and you have to fix that too. But as long as it's not major, we just solve it while we're in there. Okay, I'm gonna have to open that link up, I think. All right, so what I did was I rounded that out a little bit where it'll fit over this link a little quicker, a little easier. All right, so that allowed it to fit over it. Now what we're going to do is close this, then re-weld it. Okay. And remember, you're seeing this item's magnified many times more than you'd ever be able to look at it in real life. But we'll go through and polish that up too after I get it completely welded. All right, and so we've got that back together. We'll clean and polish that up. And what happens is when you wear things, see this link, when you wear it, every day it just rubs and rubs and rubs. And if you look, you'll see how it's kind of wearing a little groove in that. That's why it's good to bring things in and have it examined before it breaks. Because if you think about it, if this part that broke, she could have lost that. She wouldn't have found it. I mean, people lose jewelry all the time. That one little link right there breaking could allow that to slip off and never be found again by her. All right, that is those two repairs. You're welcome to bring your own jewelry in. We've got this set up where we can magnify it, broadcast it out to the showroom. We have a large screen monitor out there, and we can talk to you live while we're looking at it and showing you, like if you have loose diamonds or prongs that need to be retipped or a broken chain, anything like that, we can show you live. You have to take our word for it. You can see it for yourself. But it's a free consultation that we offer to do that. So feel free to stop in. All right, thanks. Stay tuned for the next repair. Bye.